Welcome to solverfy.
Okay, so now we have KOH, and we need to identify it as either a binary acid, an oxoacid or an oxyacid, or as a base. So it may not be immediately obvious, right? We know that there's 3 atoms here, but is it KO with an H attached, which might be an oxygen? Is it K with an OH attached, right? Or is it 3 separate species, which is K and O and H somehow together, right? And it's neither, or it's not the last one or the first one. The way we can tell is we can identify our cation, or we can look for a species that might be a cation that is a group 1 or group 2 metal. And whenever we see a group 1 or group 2 metal, in this case potassium, together with 1 or more hydroxides, or OH, which we know to have a minus charge, then we know what we have is a base, right? So if we were to see, for example, lithium hydroxide, we've got our group 1 metal and an OH, that would be a base. If it were calcium hydroxide, right, we'd have a group 2 metal and an OH. We know that that's a base, right? So we're effectively just identifying and determining whether this is KO with an H or K with an OH or all 3 separate. Our big hint is that we have a group 1 or group 2 metal, potassium. So we must be thinking of potassium and then attached to it an OH or a hydroxide. And hydroxide should be another hint that we have a base if you can sort of cleanly separate the hydroxide from the cation, which in this case we know we can do because it's a group 1 or group 2 metal.